If you are a victim, anytime you buy a coins, it's dumb or it automatically rock immediately. That means you are making this mistake. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you exactly things to check before buying any coins using Dexscreener, and this alone can save you from losing your hard-earned money. Okay, what's up guys, my name is Donniggiblockchain. If you are new to this channel, you are highly most welcome. In this channel, I teach how to find and trade meme coins the smart way. No guessing, no gambling. Today I'm gonna be showing you my exactly checklist I use before entering any trade. So now we are gonna be using these coins right here for the theory part. This coins here called Chibi. So my number one checklist is the liquidity, very important. So when you click on any coins, make sure that the liquidity here is locked. Okay, what this lock simply means that the owner of these coins cannot manipulate these coins, the dev of these coins cannot manipulate these coins. You know, if the liquidity is not locked, the owner of this coin can decide to just sell everything and rob these coins, or the dev can just decide to sell everything and rock these coins. But since everything here is locked, that means these coins cannot be manipulated. Okay, so what liquidity simply means again is the amount of money being put in these coins. Okay, if the liquidity is too low, it means that these coins can be easily rocked, or you can be able to buy these coins. At the end of the day, you cannot be able to sell these coins because the liquidity is too low. So for safety, I always advise all these new buy to trade coins that has liquidity from 20,000 upward. Okay, always make sure that the liquidity here is from 20,000 upward. Okay, anything below 20,000 is risky. If only you are a sniper, or maybe you are a pro in the building, that is when you are gonna be trading coins that has liquidity from 8,000. But for me, I prefer 20,000 because it shows that there is strong money in these coins, there is strong movement happening in these coins. Okay, so when you check that the liquidity is low, also check that the liquidity is from 20,000 upward before going to the step 2 check. For the step 2, what you need to be checking is the volume. Very important. Volume tells you if people are actually trading these coins. Okay, example right here, low volume, it means that these coins can easily be dead. Why high volume means that there is strong interest going on in these coins right here. Okay, the volume also means the transaction going on in these coins. Anytime a holder is buying a coins, the volume will spike up. If the holder is selling, the volume will decrease. All these things means that there is transaction going on in these coins. So the thing that you need to check in this volume, do not focus on this 24 hours volume, this 6 hours volume, and this 1 hour volume. Don't focus on this one, on this one, and on this one. What you are going to be paying attention is the 5-minute volume. The reason why I say the 5-minute volume, it means that this volume is happening instantly, something that is happening instantly. Okay, so this 5-minute volume is showing you that $1,000 have been invested in these coins in 5 minutes ago. Okay, so it means that something good is really happening here in these coins. Okay, why the 24 hours volume show you the money invested in these coins in 24 hours ago, the 6 hours show you money invested in these coins in 6 hours ago, why the 1 hour volume shows you money invested in these coins 1 hour ago. So that means me, I don't really bothering checking for the 1 hour, 6 hour, and 24 hours. I focus on the 5-minute volume right here, because this 5-minute volume tells me what is automatically happening instantly. As you can see, before it shows 1,000 and it decreased to 900, and it now increased to 1,000 again. As you can see, it means that this coins is still alive, nothing is shaking these coins. So when you find out that this volume is strong from 1,000 upward, 1,000 volume upward is okay. Click on the 5-minute volume. When you click on the 5-minute volume, make sure that this volume here is from 1,000 upward. Okay, anything from $500, I'm not encouraging any one of you to trade that coin, because it means that the coins is heading down. Nothing good is happening to that coins. It means that the early buyers have automatically removed all their money and the coins is dying slowly. Okay, why 1,000 and above it means that something good is happening to these coins instantly. Buyers is still buying this coin, transaction is still going on instantly in these coins. Okay, so when you check that the liquidity is locked and is from 20,000 upward, and also the 5-minute volume right here is from 1,000 upward, the number 3 thing that you need to check right here is the holders. So for you to check the holders is very simple. You can just copy this contract address right here and head over to this website called Bitday. The link is going to be inserted in this video description for those of you that don't have knowledge about this website. In this website here, you can be able to check the percentage of holders holding these coins. You know, that one alone is very important. So when you copy the contract address, head over to the search bar right here and paste the contract address of that coins. As you can see right here, the coins have already reflected here. So what you need to do is just for you to click on that coins right here, and when it's load up, what you are going to be focusing is for you to focus on this one here that says holders. Okay, so you just need to click on this one here that says holders and take note of this address right here and also this percentage right here. Okay, make sure that all this address from number 1 to the end are not similar. Okay, also make sure that this percentage are not the same. Okay, as you can see, the number 1 person here is holding 8%. This 8% is not the person that is holding. This one is the liquidity pool. This 8% is the liquidity pool. I'm going to show you where to check and know this 8% that is the liquidity pool. Okay, so this is the number 1 person here is holding 3.2%. 3.2% right here. This one is holding 3.0%. This one is holding 2.6%. This one is holding 1.9% and 1.5, 1.5, 1.4, 1.4, 1.4. So when you check these holders, the next thing that you are going to be checking is the top PNL. Okay, this top PNL is also very important. It's going to tell you if this coin is being manipulated by bundlers. Okay, so if this coin is being manipulated by bundlers, all this Solana balance here is going to be the same. It might be 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Okay, but right now that you are seeing this Solana balance here are not the same. The number 1 person here is having 43.93 sold balance here, and this is 11 months ago, 3 days ago, 2 months ago, 11 days ago. And as you can see here, the Solana balance are not the same. They are not the same. They are not the same. It means that this coins is not bundles. Okay, so another way to check this thing is for you to go to Soul Scan. So when your Soul Scan is fully open, the link is going to be in this video description also. So when it's fully open, what you need to do is just for you to paste the contract address of that coins right here. Please do not write the name of the coins, paste the contract address of that coins. When you paste the contract address, you click on the coins and scroll down to the holders section. Okay, this is where you are going to be finding the holders section. Okay, so when you click on it, it's going to open. As you can see, the number 1 person here is the liquidity pool. As you can see here, it says pom.fund AMM and the name of the coins right here. You know, I told you earlier when we were checking it in the Bitday that the number 1, which was the 8%, is the liquidity pool. So when you scroll sideways to this Excel, you will see it right here, 8%. Okay, so this is the 8% right here. That is not a holders, that is the liquidity pool right here. Okay, so this is the number 1 person here holding 3.26%, the number 2 holding 3.05%, the number 3 holding 2.61%, and the number 4 holding 1.96%. It means that the holders of these coins is not holding much of these coins right here, so the coins is healthy. Okay, you know, when you see that the number 1 person is holding, let me say from 10% upward, it's automatically red flag because that coins can be manipulated. If that person decided to sell his bag, that coins will just rock instantly. Okay, so you always make sure that the holders are not much. From the number 1 holders, the person that is holding should be holding, let me say 5% downward. Anything from 5% upward is not that really encouraging. Okay, so when you finish checking all these things, starting from the liquidity, the volume, and the holders, and you see that everything is okay and perfectly, that means you need to check the chart pattern to know when to enter this trade. Okay, you know, some people might be, when they finish checking the liquidity, the volume, and the holders, they will not even bother to check the chart pattern. They will just go ahead and buy that coin. That is when you're still gonna be losing your money, because you don't know exactly when to enter and when to exit. So as you can see this chart pattern right here, okay, you know, when these coins launch at this point, it spike up to this point right here. Okay, this is what I have been telling most of people that is watching my video. Okay, anytime a coin is launched, no matter how it's going to be pumped, do not buy that coin instantly. Okay, always wait for the early buyers, the early bundlers, the early snipers to sell their bag before you can be able to look for a way to buy. Okay, because if you are not following this rule, you will automatically become the exit liquidity. What do I mean by the exit liquidity? It simply means that when the early buyers is selling, that is when you are going to be buying, and your back is going to be dipping. You are going to be losing. Even though the coins is good, you will still going to be losing. You know, these early buyers, they already buy when this coins is at 2,000 market cap, 3,000 market cap, 10,000 market cap. That is when you buy, and you are going to be finding this coin at 80,000 market cap, which means the early buyers is already in profit. Okay, so that is the reason why I say that always let the early buyers to sell their bag. How do you know that if the early buyers have sold their bag? Okay, allow the first pump to pump. Even though it's going to pump to 5 million market cap, that should not bother you, because you are following strategy. You are not gambling. Allow the first early buyers to start selling their back, or they must sell their back. So this is when they start selling their back. Okay, so how do you know if they have sold their back all? So anytime that you see the first green candle pumping upward, what you are going to be taking note, wait for the red candle to start dipping. When the red candle start dipping, it means that the early buyers is selling. And what you need to do again, wait for the green candle to show again, which is this one right here. Wait for it to show again. It means that the real investors are into these coins right now. Okay, you know, when the early buyers sell their back, the real investors will now come into the market. So that is when you, as someone that is smart, that is when you are going to be buying also. Okay, so when you, for example, you buy it right from here, you buy it at this point right here, you buy it at this point right here, and it's deep to this down right here, and now come back to this upward right here. That means you are going to be making your profit. And please do not be greedy. You might find out that the coins is okay, but your greediness is not going to allow you to still make good profit for yourself. Okay, so for me, I usually, when it pump upwards and I see that I have made, let me say 2x, I withdraw my money or I take some profit. Okay, and my percent here is just 50%. Okay, no matter the amount I'm going to be putting, immediately I make sure that I hit my 50% target. I took my money away, because meme coin is not something you should be marrying the coins. Do not marry any coins. We are dating the coins to trade. Okay, so for example, when you buy right here, you are going to be making 5x right here. If you buy at this point and sell at this point, you are going to be making 5 good x right there. Okay, and as you can see, it start dipping again, start dipping again, start dipping again, until it's deep up to this extent right here. Okay, so now that it has deep up to this extent, the highest pump that this coins pump was, let me see, 4.5 million market cap right here, and it's now deep to 387 market cap right here. And as you can see, this big red candle right here, it means that it has been dumped automatically. Look at this red big candle right here. It means that this coins has been dumped automatically. So what you are going to be doing as a smart trader, anytime you see this big red candle right here, just stay away from that coins. Okay, because this is not the only coins in the space. Just go and look for another coins and start your trading. Never you even thinking going back to that trade again, because this one is under probability. It might go up, it might not cannot go up again. This one is not trading, this one is gambling. If you still want to trade this coin, that means you are gambling, you are not trading, because this big red candle here is automatically red flag right here. It means that this coin has been dumped big tightly. So that is how to understand the chart. Okay, that is how to understand the chart and know when to buy. Always make sure that you allow the first earliest buyers to sell their bag before you enter, and make sure that you always set your stop loss, because it's also very important. Nobody is guaranteeing you profit. Meme coins can dump automatically, it can dump under 1 second automatically. So always make sure that you set your stop loss, and also make sure that you set your take profit. Let your stop loss be 20% no matter the capital you are putting, and let your take profit be 50% no matter the capital you are putting. Okay, so after checking the chart pattern here, okay, and you find out that everything is well good to go, you can be able to enter the trade. Okay, you can be able to enter the trade now and make money for yourself. Meme coin is not that hard, it's just all about controlling emotion. If you can be able to control your emotion and make sure that you stick to your take profit and your stop loss, okay, no matter how the coin is going to be pumping high, when you hit your take profit, you sell your bag and move on and look for another coins. Okay, and secondly, do not over trade and do not trade with emotion. Okay? Do not do a revenge trade. Okay, it always kill perfectly. Do not revenge trade, do not trade with emotion, and do not over trade. Okay, if you see that day is not perfect for you, do not trade that day. Okay, and another thing that I'm going to be telling you people, which is also very important, is for you to pay attention with this community. Okay, always trade coins that is community coins. Okay, so anytime that you see a coins in this Twitter page right here, you see, let me say, these 3 heads right here which signify community. This is the type of coins you should be trading. Okay, don't trade profile coins or tweet coin. Let me show you how profile coins look like. I believe you all see how community coins look like. Let me show you how profile coins look like, so that you will not even bother to trade the profile coins. Let me use these coins as example. Okay, so this is how a profile coins look like. Okay, you're just gonna be seeing one person standing in that Twitter page. Okay, so do not trade this type of coins. I know some certain times it might be good, but do not trade this type of coins. Okay, because it's only work based on profile. Okay, while the community coins, there are so many people that comes and join their head to make something better to work in that coins, and even though the number 1 person dump his bag, the number 2 will not dump, the number 3 will not dump, and that coin is still alive. But for the profile coins, if the number 1 person dump the bag, that coins is rock. Okay, so do not focus on the profile coin, focus on the community coins. So guys, this is where I'm gonna be dropping you. Okay, for the summary part, before buying any coins, make sure that you check the liquidity, the volume, the holders, and the chart pattern. I repeat, make sure that you check the liquidity, the volume, the holders, and the chart pattern. I'm gonna pin it in this video description. You can go ahead and copy it, and also make sure you rehearse it every day before trading any coin. If you got value from this video, please do not forget to like, comment a nice comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, in this channel I upload video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, do not afford to miss any of our video, because each video we upload in this channel bring a nice value to the community. It's gonna help you to know when to buy and when to sell your crypto meme coins, and also how to find good coins, early coins in the market, and it's also gonna help you to control your trading physiology. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and see you in our next video.